Hello everyone. Got another Dominion match. This is the championship match of the Dominion League Season 25, or whatever this season is. I'll be playing Rabid, and I am going to need to win 4.5 games out of 6 to win the championship. So, yeah, that'll be a challenge. Rabid's a very good player. I think we split 3-3 in our match earlier in the season. Yeah, so this is going to be streamed also with commentary, and I'll provide a link to the YouTube video of that in the description. Alright, Haunted Mirror. Alright, so we have a bunch of draw on the board. The only way to trash is Cemetery. It doesn't look like there's any plus buy. Which makes a lot of things worse. It makes Alchemist worse, it makes Encampment worse. It makes trashing via Cemetery worse. There's actually an interesting line here where I could get Fairy on Cemetery and trash 2 estates and a copper on my opening turn. I don't know if that's any good. Better probably is to put Fairy on Haunted Woods. So if I get a Haunted Woods on like turn 3, then on turn 4 I'll probably be able to set up a good Cemetery trash. It's definitely an awkward board. Don't want to build too much. But Haunted Woods is going to be an important attack. I suppose if we do get through the encampments, which we might, then the plunders will represent some alternative VP. I mean, wedding is some alternative VP also, but not super important. Yeah, I'm not overly fond of Alchemist here. I think I like the Fairy on Haunted Woods, and then I'll trash down with Cemetery, get some encampments, and just not build up too much. Just get provinces and like islands, I guess, to deal with the Haunted Woods attack that I assume my opponent is going to put on me. Yeah, I'm going to plan to skip silver entirely here, because gold works better with encampment. I can gain it easily with wedding, etc., etc. And Fairy means I can get Haunted Woods without it. I don't think Treasure Trove is going to play a role here. You could certainly go for a more money-ish approach. Not trying to get in a position to draw the deck. Maybe like don't even worry about Cemetery, or just get like a single Cemetery. But I don't like the idea of adding coppers into my deck. So, yep, Rabid ended up with a similar idea. This is very nice. If he plays Haunted Woods, it's interesting. I think I kind of like top decking the 2 estates. I think that gives me a really good trash next turn. Yeah, this way I can trash 3 estates and a copper. Seems really nice. I don't know how much I need to worry about hanging on to the encampment to like win the split or anything. I think I'll probably have opportunities later to like rebuy a couple encampments, so I'm probably fine just playing the encampment when I see it. Yeah, so I think the Haunted Woods attack helped me when compared with Rabid, because he triggered a shuffle, so I guess if he sees the encampment in there, he can just play it and get into a really good spot. But if his encampment is in here and maybe an estate is in here, then I'll have a better trash. Interesting. I can get a wedding here, which might be okay. Or I could get another Haunted Woods. If I manage to get 2 Haunted Woods in play, that would be fine, I guess. Alright, well I know what's in there. I have an encampment, a Haunted Woods, and 2 copper. So if I don't play the encampment, yeah, it's pretty awkward. I think I want a Haunted Woods here. And I think I don't want to play the encampment. But the awkwardness comes in, well, I'm going to buy another encampment and then I'm still not going to have a gold in my deck. Which is pretty awkward. But I don't know how to avoid that. Wedding works around the top deck attack of Haunted Woods, I think. Yeah, it's not a card. I think. Oh, this interaction. I didn't think about that, but I think the Haunted Woods will trigger first, so it's hard to actually trash with the cemetery. I think this might be goes ahead and buys a gold, just straight up, which is fine. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I may have to play one of the encampments to find my Haunted Woods. But once I find it, I have... Yeah, I can play one encampment and then buy a gold. Like, that's a reasonable thing to do. But I think buying a wedding is better. Just get a little extra VP. Yeah, so Rabid's in a tough spot now with the 3 estates in his deck and my continual Haunted Woods attack. A strange case of second player advantage. Alright, so let's go with wedding so we don't have to top deck. Yeah, and we'll be guaranteed to draw everything up again. I'm not sure where we go from here. Like, once I start adding province, I'm not going to draw reliably. Guess I could get an island. Island away the cemetery. Then get a province, island, province, island. That's pretty reliable, but not completely reliable. To make it completely reliable, I'd want to get one more encampment before I do that. Or I can just get an encampment on a turn when that doesn't work. So I can actually top deck the gold, which seems pretty good. Yeah, so let's do that. We need to see our encampment in 3 cards there. If we don't see the encampment or the Haunted Woods, that won't be pleasant. I'm not sure if it was correct to top deck the gold. It probably wasn't. Yeah, this is bad. On the upside, I can buy a province. But I cannot buy an island this turn. So I'll just buy another encampment for reliability. But he doesn't have an encampment. So he can't play an island and a Haunted Woods on the same turn. So he chose to play the island. Buys another gold. So here I can play the Haunted Woods. Oh, okay. So he doesn't have Haunted Woods in play. And he might not be reliable with the Haunted Woods. So maybe it's better for me to stay ahead in the province game instead of getting an island here. Ooh, that's very nice. Province or island? Province or island? I think I want to get a province. So we're going to have, if gold is on the bottom two cards, then I will lose an encampment. The Haunted Woods is going to hurt a lot. Well, I need to find my Haunted Woods. Okay, found it. And now I can play Haunted Woods. I can top deck an encampment and a gold and get an island. Okay, so I actually I'm unable to buy a province. Once again, we have the situation where if gold is one of the bottom two cards of the deck, we'll lose an encampment. We lost it. Probably want to grab one more island while I can, even if I have a good turn. Alright, so he's placed 2 islands, I've placed 3. He must have 1 in his deck. Okay, so I can top deck encampment gold here. No, he didn't play the Haunted Woods. I need to pay attention to that. I don't know if it's safe for me to play that encampment. It'd be very unlikely that I lose the encampment. It's probably important to get a Haunted Woods in play. Well, I lost it. So, what do we do here? I think we probably get an encampment. Or we can get a gold. Yeah, this should be the most reliable way to make sure we get 2 provinces over the next 2 turns, is the encampment. Because this turn we're guaranteed. To be able to play Haunted Woods and buy province, and then next turn will also be guaranteed. Unless encampment and gold are the bottom 2 cards. And gold is not the bottom card, so I will be able to get another province. Alright, so that's game 1. And that was Rabid's start, so that was nice to get that. I get to go first in the next game. Yeah, so that was a case where that turn 4 play where I got to trash all my estates was really game deciding, I'd say. Alright, so we have Tomb, which means Sentry looks pretty good. Which makes Soothsayer and Bandit seem worse. I think. Also, so draw is pretty weak. It's just gear. So we're not looking at a ton of payload. Probably a single charm is fine. So my thinking here is to get open gear silver, get gear sentry on turns 3 and 4. Pick up another sentry. And then probably a charm. Yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But I like gear silver opening to get sentry. Alright, here's the sentry. Gear is a possible opening, but it's a little more ambitious, I'd say. Oh no, my gear missed. That's too bad. I was hoping to have 2 estates miss the shuffle here. Yeah, I don't know what the best payload is going to be here. I'm going to want like at least 1 bandit camp. Like Jester, Wine Merchant, they don't excite me. I guess Jester is fine. So it looks like Rabid might not hit 5 here, but he probably will. So I should hit the sentry on turn 6, one hopes. Alright, so if I don't hit 5 here, what am I getting? Probably a 3rd gear. Do I want to actually set them aside? I think we want to set one of them aside. Oh, maybe none of them. Interesting. Because our sentry's going to trash from the discard pile. Nah, we'll set him aside. We have another sentry. Should be fine. Alright, so my next 5 should be either a charm or a bandit camp. Probably a bandit camp. My next 3 will be a gear. Or sub 5. Bandit doesn't seem like a problem, like the attack of it either. Because if I have like a Jester, a Charm, and a Bandit camp, like that's fine. Soothsayer, okay. I'm actually going to get a 3rd sentry then. I'll get it now. My trashing is going pretty good. Maybe I don't need a 3rd sentry? Let's think here. No, let's get one. Better safe than sorry. So ultimately his Soothsayer is just going to be giving me points because I'll trash the curse and get a tomb point. That's my hope. Cash is actually a way to get tomb points. But the problem with that approach is there's no way to discard cards from hand. So you just have to get lucky with Sentry, and that doesn't seem like a worthwhile investment. Just get the provinces. It doesn't show what's underneath the gear, which is kind of annoying. It's a Sentry and a estate. And I have 2 sentries in here. And coppers and stuff. Okay. I don't need to play the gear. You top deck the gear? Is that good? Maybe. Okay. So I want to save 1 sentry to trash that curse. Not a problem. Maybe it is a problem. Huh. Got it. Okay, we don't need the spoils this turn. So we'll just get a Jester or a Charm. Seems like Charm is going to be good. Ooh, Charm I can get like Jester and Gear or something. do I want to hold on to his spoils or not? So I plan to get a Jester and a Gear, so I can hold on to the spoils. I could also get Jester Bandit Camp. Let's do that. I could also get a charm, another charm. Let's do that. Will I ever get rid of this estate? Wait and see. I guess the Jester might not be good. I think I can just play all the sentries first. That must be a sentry there. I think. I think I'll gain coppers. Alright, what to set aside, if anything? So I can gain a bandit camp. Kind of want a bandit camp and 2 gears. Which I can get. And I can save. Why do I want 2 gears? Can I get a bandit camp and a province and be happy? If I get a bandit camp and a province, that's all my coins. Yeah, I don't think it's time to get a province yet. So I think it's a little too fancy to build up more. So I could actually just save the spoils. Save 1 spoils and a silver. And get gear bandit camp. Yeah, I'll do that. I can save a charm even. That was dumb. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. My math got messed up. I could have saved both spoils. And I would have had silver, copper, charm, charm. No, that wouldn't have worked. I'm super confused. Oh, the jester gave me 2 coins. That's what I wasn't counting. Alright, mistake. I have a jester. The second charm, I don't know. I can't make up my mind between on how much I want to build, but discards a copper. Yeah, I don't have that sweet setup here. So, not setting anything aside with that guy. Alright. Okay. So I think my plan here is to get a gear and a province. Or something. Alright, what's the most I can gain? Can I gain... I might as well just save spoils. If I can. So... a gear cost me 1 spoils. Yeah, I can just save 2 spoils. Alright, maybe we can trash the estate finally. Got it. I can't reliably get that. Alright, so I want 2 provinces. It's going to be spoils, spoils, spoils. Alright, and if I get 2 more provinces, I'm in a really good spot. Which should be possible. The jester might have been overly fancy, but oh well. All right. Huh, this is a bad turn. Oh. Wow. That was dumb. Okay, if I buy a province, I'm still ahead enough. That was dumb. I thought I had another action for some reason. Should have played that gear for sure. So if my opponent buys 2 provinces, that's 31 VP. I guess it's theoretically possible with a lot of trashing for me to lose. That was really dumb. Like, and a soothsayer play, bring me down to 35. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Wait, does he have 2 buys? Oh, okay. I have both charms. There are no wine merchants gone. Okay. He can't buy 2 provinces. Alright. Yeah, I don't feel good about the way I played this game, but it's gonna be okay. Alright, so we're up 2. Only 2.5 more to go. Okay. Counting House Traveling Fair. Oh my gosh, let's see if Rabid sees it. Oh my goodness. Okay, do I have the good opening? I think I have the bad opening. Let's see. I can get 3 copper on top. Yeah, this is a bad opening. Oh, we might not be able to get a counting house. Yeah, on our first shuffle through. But I think we'll be okay. What else interacts here? Distant lands. I don't think so. There's like stonemason counting house. That could be relevant. There's a possibility for that to be a thing. That's all I see. I don't think it'll ever pay off to like go with port distant land instead of province unless you're just dancing around the piles. Because with the combo, it's so funny. I've never seen Traveling Fair and Counting House in a game before, and now it happens. I don't know how I'll feel if my opponent doesn't see it. Like, kind of bad, but kind of relieved. Is there any other card that could be relevant here? I think it's possible that my opponent doesn't see it. And there's nothing here crazy enough that can contest Traveling Fair Counting House. Like, Stonemason's fast, but there's nothing crazy here. I'm really good to be. I'll be really glad to go second if Rabid doesn't see the combo. For those who don't know, the combo here is I'm going to. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Got it. Here we go. We're in business. The combo is you manipulate your deck so that you can always top deck a Counting House and play all your coppers, and you use Traveling Fair to get a bunch of coppers and all kinds of good stuff. This was really fortunate. This was not fortunate. This is correct in that I don't want. I want to trigger a shuffle with exactly 4 cards left in my deck to minimize the chance that it is Counting House. So I'm not gonna top deck any cards here. Rabid is thinking about how many he wants to top deck. So if he didn't see his Counting House, then he's going to be able to kick off before me, which is troubling. So he only top decks 1 copper, so maybe he saw the Counting House in hand also. I'm like, it's possible for me to buy another Counting House here, but I don't think that's a good idea. It's hard to, like, take advantage of that. But then again, I've only played this, like, uncontested. Okay, so he does have a Counting House there. Yeah, I could be in trouble. So the advantage of buying a Counting House here is it's more likely to show up in my shuffle. Well, it guarantees that I can't have a complete dud. Like next turn, if I draw my Counting House, 1 out of whatever chance, then I've already lost the game. But that aside, the other advantage of the Counting House is that it's more likely to show up earlier in the shuffle. So Counting Houses are going to be a scarce commodity. I'm not going to buy one next turn. But the problem is I don't have a lot of control. Okay, so if I don't buy a Counting House this turn, and I don't buy a Counting House the next turn, but Rabid does buy Counting Houses on those 2 turns, there's going to be 6 left. I don't know. If he denies me of Counting Houses, it's going to feel really bad, but I want more copper in my deck. This is turn 4. This is turn 4. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I need to turn my animations off. That's really good. Yeah, I think I just lost the game. I need to see Counting House in my next hand or else I've lost the game. Thinking about the stonemason play. What you'd want for that to be effective is, 3 traveling fares. He can't quite do it. He's one short of the stonemason play. But then you could buy copper, copper, copper. Oh, he couldn't. No, he could do it. Yeah. It's not super important. Okay, we're in business. Here we go. He could do the stonemason for Counting House thing. It is an option. If there are 3 Counting Houses left, that's when it makes the most sense to do that. So he doesn't know that I have a Counting House in hand, so he did, in case that matters. Alright, so what did I have? I had 4 copper last turn. And I bought 3. So I'm going to have 11 coins this turn. He did that in the wrong order, I think. Because he can't top deck these coppers now, and I think you want to top deck the coppers. Yeah, I think that's a minor misplay. So, for us, I think it's a pretty clear line here. Where we top deck the Counting House, we don't top deck anything else. Alright, how much did we have there? We had 11. So now we have... We have 6 more. So we have 17. And And 17 is enough to do the stonemason counting house thing. Can this ever be more efficient than province? Port, 2 distant lands. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I wonder if I should deprive him of the counting houses. No, I don't think so. Is that... Basically, that's all my buys. And I can't actually set it up. Well, it does give me 2 turns. Right? So I buy Traveling Fair. Stonemason overpay for Counting House. So get Counting House, Stonemason. Counting House, Stonemason. So it's 6 cards that I top deck. Well, I can choose not to top deck. No, it needs to be 6. But I put the Counting House on first. So that does give me 2 more Counting House turns. Whereas if potentially I get 3 if I keep going about it this way. So I think we'll just keep it simple. And I think I will... start top decking cards. That's a lot of copper. Feels pretty bad. I guess I shouldn't have top decked one of those. Probably? There is a lot of alternative VP. It's not a whole lot less efficient to go with, like, port, distant land, distant land. You get 8 VP for 14. It is more traveling fares, so I guess, yeah, it's not great. What's the play here? It's odd to leave 10 coins left. Yeah, there's no way for him to... There was a way, I think, if he had Stonemason the Counting House, then bought Province and some traveling fares. Maybe he can still do it. Yeah, he can still do it if he sees it. He shouldn't have bought the province first, though. Probably? It doesn't matter. So long as he sees the Stonemason Counting House thing, I have no chance to win. Probably. Yeah, I think his best line here is the Stonemason for Counting House. And then he buys exactly 3 copper to put on top. So his hand is Counting House, Stonemason. Okay, he doesn't do it. So I guess I'm playing the long game. Whoa! Wow. Alright, so we can do the fun thing. Okay. So that's going to cost 7. And when we do that, we need at least 3 more buys. So we can do the stonemason overpay here. Then we have 3 more buys, which is the number we want. And we have 6 coins after that, which we can get 3 traveling fares, 3 additional traveling fares. Seems good. Seems really good. So get no points. Yeah, that seems correct. We get 2 big turns. All right, let's do it. Okay. One, 2, 3. Oh. Is there a pile out? I think there is a pile out. Whoops. I'd probably lose. Yeah, I needed to get a duchy instead of the, yeah. Yeah, I needed to get a duchy instead of all those copper. Then I think I would have had a chance. Let's see. He needs 12 coins. 16 coins to empty stonemasons. And if I hadn't gotten the coppers, you needed 8 more. 24. I think he had it either way. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the 3 pile, but maybe. I don't know if there was a way. Each copper would have cost another 2 coins. So the fact that he had 11 coins left after that means I would have needed to take 2 curses, I guess, to prevent the pile out. So we have goat. And shelters. I've got plan. I've got swindler. Okay, back to this game. This game's pretty ugly. Like, the only way you draw cards is with hireling. If one of these shelters was in my next hand, I would open plan on swindler, I think. Now, swindler's not great with shelters. But it is a pretty good card. So I could open Pixie with Marauder. What does the Pixie accomplish? That's great if I get Flame early or Swamp or... Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's fine if I get Mountain early. Marauder will give me spoils, so I don't really need silver. Swindler interacts poorly with my spoils, though. So I think the play here is Pixie Marauder. Potentially we plan on Swindler by Swindler or something. Oh man, this was so... I guess I'm buying Swindler. I need the trash. This is just unfortunate. I could trash the Necropolis. But I don't know. I think I need to do that. Yeah, I'll plan to get Swindler, I think. Wait, I just trashed the Necropolis. I won't do that. What will I do? Could plan to get Hireling. There's no point doing that now. It's like I can do it next turn. It's probably like a 2 hireling game. I don't want to build up too much because of Salty Earth. Ooh, he gets that option. That turn 2. So I don't get to... Yeah. I don't know. There's pros and cons to that. He'll probably see his Marauder on turn 3. And he might even see it again on turn 4. That's an upside. But of course, if he drew his Marauder, that would be bad. But Pixies seem fine. I think I'll get a Pixie here, and then I'll probably plan to get Hireling on turn 4. Seems pretty good. Right, and I have the opportunity here to use Goat to trash Overgrown Estate. He did get Swindler. Yeah. Seems good. Okay. Yeah, it's probably correct. Wow. But Will-O-Wisp, that seems really nice. The problem is it can be trashed by Swindler. That seems really bad. No. Ooh, that's a good thing to hit. I will take that gold. And here, I think I'll just take another Pixie. And I think it's pretty possible for me to have 6 coins next hand. We'll see. I have Will-O-Wisps in there. They can draw. Wow. I really hope he doesn't play Swindler again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, that's really good. I'm terrified of my Will-O-Wisp becoming a curse. Whoa. Wait, trashes a ruined village and a Pixie? Okay. Okay. It was a copper. That's good. Grave Robber. Oh, hey, there's stuff in the trash. Good stuff in the trash, even. Nah. Nah? Could get a gold here. Seems pretty okay. Is that the first time he played Marauder? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for provinces if I can. Not sure what the situation is. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not impossible that the game ends on 3 piles. Yeah, I think my plan here is if I get 8 or more, I get province. If I get 7 or 6, I'll probably get one more hireling. If I get less than that, I'll salt the earth. Alright. His swindler has not been very friendly. Alright, the Grave Robber puts it on top. He's just a little over terminaled, I think. The Marauder, Swindler, Grave Robber. 2 hirelings, but the hirelings will go away. But until then, should be pretty sad times. Yeah, I can trash that. Get a pixie at the very least. Okay. Like I can save the spoils this way. Seems fine. Or I can just buy province and salt, which also seems good. Probably better. Gain 2 silvers? Yeah, sure. We can get a province here. What's my plus buy? Oh, I don't have any plus buy. Yeah, goat cost 2. This was just a really... It was really fortunate that I was able to get the Swamp's Gift right off the bat. That helped. Alright, and we can salt here for the win. That was really fast. Huh, I wonder why that was so fast. Like, there were attacks. Huh. Weird. I mean, I guess I only have 4 provinces, but... pretty fast. Alright. We're still in it. Here's a very important game. Because Rabid's going first. This is his best chance to finish it. Be right back. Okay. I'll also take this opportunity for a break. Alright, and I'm back. And apparently I have a 5-2. I'm not happy about that at all. Quarry. I wonder what the idea behind the quarry is. Is it like an artisan plan? So develop is the only way to get rid of the shelters, and it's like really bad at that. This board has a lot going on. There's keep, which means the game's going to last a while. I mean, there's a lot of points available to get, along with quarry and potion. There's tons of draw between Advisor, Alchemist, and Pathfinding. Pathfinding could be on Blessed Village, it could be on Advisor, it could be on Alchemist. These are all reasonable things. There's also Embassy. Artisan, lots of gains. Although there's no plus buy. Except for Death Cart. Potentially giving out Ruined Market. Plus buy is good with Quarry. I feel like it can't be correct for me to open Embassy. Just absolutely cannot be correct. So we could open Ambassador or nothing. I mean, there's Duchess, but there's no non-terminal 5. I mean, I could get Quarry Duchess. I suppose. I could get Blessed Village, like, in the hopes that it gives me a boon, which, like, saves my next turn. But then I have, what, like, Blessed Village Ambassador? That doesn't seem amazing. Seems okay. And if it doesn't work out, I get Duchess or something. Seems bad. So... yeah, this is a rough spot. I definitely don't want... well, I was going to say I definitely don't want Ambassador and Duchess, but... I mean, if they collide, whatever. It's not like I was buying anything on the Ambassador turn anyway. Ambassador is the only way... the only way to get rid of stuff. Oh, I could get a state here. Is that any good? If I get a state, develops a little bit better. It's still pretty bad. What does Duchess do for me? That's the question. What does it do for me? Well, if I get an estate, I can actually pass it with my Ambassador. Which is something. That's probably correct. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I need 4 at some point. Maybe I never get 4. Maybe I should have gotten the, yeah. I guess I just lose now. Maybe I should have gotten the Duchess. I'll get a quarry here. I guess. It's a 5-point quarry. Could get a potion. I'll probably just be sad if I get a potion now. I'll wait on the potion. But I will want a potion at some point. Get the alchemist going. But the artisan's going to be good, because we're going to have... We can set up overdraw here pretty easily with pathfinding and alchemist and advisor, etc. So, artisan is good when you have overdraw. Wow. Ambassador missed. Rip. I think I need a blessed village. I mean, I don't need it now, but I don't like the idea of getting anything else. +1 card. Obviously. Next turn. This doesn't look very good right now. Hopefully I draw a copper. Man. I am just not clean at all. I think I'll get another ambassador. Tell you what, I'm winning this this copper split. My grand plan is coming into fruition. Okay. I guess I could have gained an embassy there and drew a lot of cards. Might have been best. Be nice to get the Flames gift from Blessed Village, but that might never happen. Ooh, crushing these keep points. Womp womp. Oh, set it aside. Right. He's got a lot of villages. Can I empty piles or something while I have a points lead? There's Death Card. I don't know. Maybe. My opponent's deck is slightly thinner than mine. Maybe he doesn't have a target for Ambassador. Of course, he has another Blessed Village. So, never mind. Develop. Exciting. Could develop. Oh man, develop is so bad. I guess he can get a curse and start throwing curses at me. Seems pretty reasonable. Alright, so Rabid is the winner. The champion. He managed to defend his title. I think he won last season, maybe not. Yeah, that game was miserable, but he played it well. There was nothing I could do. He got ahead and maintained the lead. Yeah, I've seen that bug crop up a few times. Where one of the players presses ready and then it doesn't go into the game, and then you try to press it again, it says it's already starting the game or whatever. Alright, what do we have here? We have Bridge Troll. So probably a Bridge Troll Megaturn. The draw here is pretty weak. It's just Lost City. So I think Black Market will pay off. Like, hopefully Black Market gets some draw, is the thinking. Those are not options. I might end up getting attacked. Nope. Okay. So the question now is what to get. I think I want a silver. If I get attacked here, that's fine. I'll get a third forager. It's unlikely to be very important, but I don't really want another silver. Don't want another black market. So there's only one thing left to get. Okay, none of those are not very good. Treasure map, of course, being the ballsiest option. Oh, that was helpful. I can buy anything I want here. So there's no capital cheat card here. Swindler's pretty good. But I'd be passing up a border village play, so I don't think so. Let's go ahead and get border village gaining bridge troll. Man, I have 3 foragers and none of them are in my hand. That's pretty sad. I don't know if I want to buy anything. There's Fairgrounds. I guess that's an argument for getting another black market. But there's like Bridge Troll Megaturn, so... There's Develop. I can develop a 5 cost into a border village, but there's no 4 cost I want. Golem seems completely unnecessary. I don't want another forager. I just want a different hand. I don't think I want another silver. Yeah, I don't think I want another black market. Just buy nothing. Set up a bridge troll. This is also a nothing turn, but next turn should be okay, I guess. Royal Carriage is a fine card, but the Kingdom cards might be more important. He goes for it. Royal Carriage doesn't work with Bridge Troll. Something to keep in mind. Again, I don't want these cards. And if I do want them, I'll get them later. So my opponent does not have a silver. I think a silver is a pretty good thing to have. Yep. Potentially I'd trash my silver here. But probably not. Do I trash? Okay, so if I trash the silver, I get 1 extra coin this turn, basically. which is enough to give me a 5 cost. If I trash my Forager, I also get up to 5. So those are the two options, trash Silver or trash Forager. The remaining cards in my deck are a Forager, an Estate, and 3 copper. My opponent has only trashed 1 copper. I think my opponent has more trashes ahead of him. I don't know, it's tricky. Oh wait, I have a bridge troll in play. So I can still get a 5. If I keep the Forager. So I do have actually 3 lines of play here. Wait, is that correct? If I use Forager to trash the copper. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's just leave 3 Foragers for now. Okay. None of those seem very good. Hopefully my opponent gains a lost city and draws me a card. I guess that was, yeah, that was some logic for trashing the silver. Then this turn I would have had 5 instead of my present predicament. And I could have, yeah, darn. Yeah, I have regrets. I have regrets. I'm getting real clean though. Storyteller seems good. Suppose I could have gotten a silver there. I think that's a copper. Yeah. I was gonna... I guess Golem does represent draw. It's training for money, if we needed money. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't get another black market. Yeah, so Bridge Troll has the cost reduction underneath the line in the while this is in play clause, so that doesn't work with the throne variants. Okay, is Grave Robber any good? Can Grave Rob border villages? Maybe Grave Robber is good. Sad. I have regrets. I have lots of regrets. If I had seen the Grave Robber, that would have been fine. I would have Grave Robbered the Forager into a border village, gaining Bridge Troll. That would have been cool. But no. 1 out of 3 chance. Yikes. Yeah, I'm undoubtedly built incorrectly this game. And now he's in a great spot. None of us have gotten great stuff out of there, out of the black market. Like a hunting party would be great. Laboratory would be good. And he got a storyteller, which is good. Prentice would be pretty great with Border Village. Well, anti-synergy with Bridge Troll. Anyways, there's lots of cards which would be good. None of those seem very good. But he gains an altar. Yeah, so I'm gonna lose the game because I'm gonna lose the Bridge Trolls, it seems. Like that's the way of things. So I need to get a Bridge Troll in play. There's really no time to get any more lost cities, I think. I need to get at least 5 Bridge Trolls. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Rabid doesn't have great draw. Yay! Okay. That's good news. I think the correct order... Yeah, this is actually complicated. So what do we get here? Diplomat seems pretty okay. Steward seems okay. Steward this turn actually nets me some coins. Gets me up to 4. Which does mean I could get Bridge Troll and Lost City. Or just grab 2 Bridge Trolls. That's not sustainable. Can he gain 3 Bridge Trolls during his turn? So if I don't buy the Steward... Right. I think I need the Lost City. 1, 2, I can play 5 actions. Okay, so we can get the remaining 2 Bridge Trolls. Seems really good. Okay. We can get rid of the black market now. I think that's probably correct. Okay. We have 6 buys. We cannot quite end the game. With 6 Bridge Trolls, we can probably end the game. And I don't think my opponent can. I don't know why I keep saying my opponent. Okay. I don't want to get a Lost City. I don't need a Lost City. Potentially I want to buy nothing. Can I end it on, like, Fairgrounds? Let's look into that possibility. So if we grave robber something... So I'm going to have 6 buys next turn. 7 gains. I can get 2 Fairgrounds. It's kind of risky. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Fairgrounds are not worth much. Can be worth a reasonable amount. Still, that seems like my way to win. But I do have to draw pretty well. Maybe it doesn't work. I think I miscounted my gains. I should not have bought that second Fairgrounds. That was really dumb. And might cost me the game. Because there was a buy that I hadn't accounted for. So I do have 7 gains. Although I have exactly 7 buys. So this means I can use the Grave Robber. The Grave Robber does nothing, ultimately, is the situation. But if I hadn't bought the Fairgrounds, then... boy. Does my opponent win? I wonder. I don't think he has the coins to win. He definitely has 5 buys, right? Oh man, that was really dumb. Oh, but okay, but I have points, so he can't just buy Border Village and Forager. But he can gain a province. Okay, so I lose. Assuming he has any coins. He just needs 2 coins. Ugh. I just played that horribly. Like, I was so far ahead. Why did I have to do this? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait, does... Oh my gosh. Okay, that was pretty cool. He had it no matter what. I don't know what my correct line was that last game. I don't know. Maybe I just like shouldn't have gotten the last bridge troll. Played it safer that way. Just danced around it more often, or more thoroughly. Yeah, that was definitely winnable, and I feel like I was a little ahead and I messed up. All right. Well, that was the match. And the end of the Dominion League season. There will be another season kicking off in the middle of February or something. So definitely expect some videos then. And I don't have any particular plans to record Dominion videos in the interim, but maybe something will come up, and I'll upload that. Until next time.